are still in the third chapter, verse 18. This is Yoga Sutra Patanjali, the very basic text of yoga which every yoga practitioner must learn. Chapter 3, verse 18. Knowledge of previous birth is gained by direct observation of the past samskar or impressions which have manifested as one's character and inherent potentials as well as natural tendencies. If you observe what you're doing, what your thinking is about, what you feel, if you properly observe yourself, you will know what you were in your past life. What are the past impressions that you are carrying with you, and why you are behaving in such a way now, why you are thinking in such a way, why you are feeling in such a way, your failures, your successes, your weaknesses. By observing that, you can find out what you were before. 19. By knowing or directly perceiving the content of one's own chitta or mind core, one gains knowledge about the content of another's chitta. This whole book, this whole yoga system is not about mind but about chitta, the core of the mind, from where the mind sprouts. It's not about unconscious mind, not about subconscious mind, as the word chitta is normally translated, but it is about the core of your mind, from where the mind is sprouting. By knowing that, by knowing your chitta, you can know the chitta of everybody else. I don't know how this word is being mistranslated as subconscious. If you know about your subconscious, if there is any such thing as subconscious, which is actually only your memories, all stored in your consciousness, in your mind rather. If you know what is in store, what is in the storage at your home, you have a storage at home. If you know the content of that storage, it does not mean that you will immediately come to know what is there in the storage of each and every house all over the world. You cannot. But here Patanjali says, if you know the content of your chitta, you will know the content of everybody's chitta. Why? Because Patanjali's definition of chitta is not what is being translated around is. It's the core of the mind, from where the mind is sprouting, and that core is one and same. We are all our islands, archipelagos, they are all connected by the sea, by waters. If you go deeper and deeper, and if you can penetrate through the island, you will find water. You penetrate from your island, from Europe, I penetrate from Asia, somebody penetrates from Australia and somebody else from Americas. You go inside, go deeper and deeper, you find the same water bed connecting us all. So if you know your chitta, not your subconscious, if you know your chitta from where your mind is sprouting, you will have the knowledge of every other chitta. Because the water bed, this is chitta from where the islands are sprouting. Chitta is like this water bed, and islands are your personal mind. Each and every island reflects one mind. If you know the quality of the water that sustains the life, you will know what life is all about. You know that this life is not possible on this planet without water. You know the quality of that water, you know everything. You know the qualities of the blood, the liquids within us. You know the quality, what is blood. If you know the basic of the blood, you will know the basic of the blood of all Americans, all Asians, all Europeans, all Africans. Okay, there are some changes, but the basic quality is same. If that basic quality is known, you know the blood quality of everyone. Number 20. Such the knowledge about the content of Chitta or mind core cannot be gained with the support of external means. This nullifies the help of any other person outside you. I can only point the way to you, that is moon. But nobody can help you. You have to find it by yourself. No guru, no avatar, no messiah, no savior can open your kundalini. Okay, now you are initiated. Yesterday I was meeting with somebody. She tells me that I've been initiated twice. I didn't want to break her heart. Why do you have to get initiated twice by the same guru? That means your first initiation was not good enough. Or there are people who are hip-hopping from one guru to another. Get initiated by this, get initiated by that. It's just like going to a supermarket, going to a department store. No. Initiation is only to put you on the path. That's all. Once you are on the path, you have to work on your own self. Nobody, no external means can help you. You have to find it out by yourself. And the guru who is giving you initiation upon initiation upon initiation, he doesn't know the path himself. Or if he is telling you that by believing in me, by having full faith in what I tell you, you are hereby enlightened, then he doesn't know what enlightenment is. Nobody can grant you enlightenment. You have to work on that. You have to work for that. And you have to work by yourself. 21. With samyam, that is dharana, contemplation, dhyana, meditation, and samadhi, or being conscious upon the physical form and suspending grahya shakti, or the power of grasping or perception, one can separate it from chakshu, or the physical eye, and prakash, or light. Thus one becomes invisible to the outer world of matter, meaning such person does not bother about the world of matter and is not bothered by it. There are so many layers of this one verse. One is, you can become invisible. You can become invisible, people around you will not see you. That is one. And that is again by practice. But here is a catch that I was telling you about a few weeks earlier. Here is a catch. Patanjali is testing us. What is it that we need? What is it that we want? We want all those kind of petty things, becoming invisible, becoming omniscient and all that, or you need something else. You want something higher. If you want something higher, that means this very same knowledge can be used to empower you, so you are not bothered by what others tell you about yourself. You are not bothered, you don't care. You know where you are, you know what you want to do, you know what you want to achieve. And the world will never bother about you. It is only when you are bothered about the world is bothered about you. How do you do that? There's a beautiful Chinese teaching, ancient teaching. Look but don't see. Look but don't see. Once you start seeing, you're bringing your thoughts, your emotions, everything. And this is what Patanjali is saying. If you can separate, you look at me, I look at you, and I see, okay, you're a beautiful human being, same like me. But once I start involving my mind, you look beautiful, you look handsome, where you're from, what the hell you're doing here. Of course, we do that for formality's sake. But if I try to find out more about you, I start digging things about you, what you are, where have you been, then I'm seeing. And then there is a possibility of getting involved emotionally, mentally. So look, but don't see. Look, all human beings, beautiful world. There are trees, there are plants. You go to the shopping mall, beautiful watches, beautiful dresses. You look, enjoy. But once you involve your mind, what is the price of this? Although you don't have to buy, you don't have to buy, but still, my friend tells me the word kepo, or what is it? Mosecho in Chinese. Mosecho, kepo, and my boss, once upon a time, she was a Chinese from Canton. She would say, Msamse, no 3, no 4. You don't have to do anything with dress. You don't have to buy that dress. You know you're not going to buy it. You know Armani is Armani. You know you don't have that kind of money to buy the dress. Why do you want to ask the price? Why? And then you go home, you start thinking about Armani. And then you watch TV, you are watching something, you notice that, oh, this guy is wearing Armani. And then you develop certain kind of emotions. And it is hanging there, hovering there in your mind, Armani, Armani, Armani. It becomes a mantra. It becomes a mantra. For what? A friend of mine, very rich, filthy rich, he would go to Hong Kong, he would buy some fake Rolex and he would wear it. I say, why the hell you want to buy fake Rolex? He said, nobody cares. Nobody cares. I buy a fake Rolex for $300, Hong Kong dollars in those days. So I'm talking about 1974, 79, 77, 79. 300 Hong Kong dollars, you get a fake Rolex. He said, everybody will think it is real one because I'm rich. And then he was rich and I was going to work in Japan. He said, but you don't wear, even if you wear a real Rolex, people will not believe that you're wearing a Rolex. How will you have that much money to buy a Rolex? So you don't even have to buy a Rolex. He was very straightforward. He was very straightforward. Look but don't see. We are getting into problem because we want to see everything. We want to become nosy. We want to interfere into everybody's life. And we become very depressed because our own life can make you depressed. And if you know everybody's life, my God, you become all the more depressed. Why would you do that? So Patanjali says, can you separate yourself, separate your eyes from your perception? You look at something, someone, separate it from your perceptions. Your perceptions, you already have so many things on your mind, so many perceptions. I always remind you, when you go to the market street, nowadays maybe it's not like that, but until few years back, any white skin, I'm not being racist, but this is what Indonesian word is, you are called bule. Bule means white skin. So they don't care whether you're American, you're European, you come from anywhere. If you're white skin, you're bule. You know? So if you are a bule, they have this perception that you are filthy rich. Now, how to decondition that not all Europeans are rich, not all white-skinned are rich. So if I go there and ask for some price, and you ask for price, and you are there, I am there, they will never ever serve me. Because they don't want you to know how much price is going to quote me. They will quote you one price, they will quote me another price. And so if I am there together with you, they will try to serve you and make themselves so busy as if I don't exist. I become invisible. I become invisible because they want to quote another price from you, and they know that I know the prices. So this is perception. Perception that all white skin are rich. And you go somewhere where people believe in Indian gurus. All Indian gurus are gurus, highly enlightened, very highly enlightened. Not all. Hardly any. These are perceptions. You look, but don't involve your perception. This is what Patanjali is trying to say.